Hello guys, welcome back to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to look at the CBind function to create matrix. CBind function is not a different function if we compare to RBind. CBind has also the same parenthesis, but the only difference is that the rowbind function is binding with rows. That the rowbind function prioritize creating first row, then second row, then third row. But CBind function prioritize making columns, the first column, the second column, and the third column. In this video, we are going to look at CBind function deeply. So let's dive into it. Hello guys, so this is our studio, and in this we are going to first look at what is CBind. So we are taking the help of CBind by using question mark in front of the CBind function. So let's run it. And remember this, before every tutorial I said that the script, that every tutorial script is in the description. So please go and download it before going to this tutorial. Okay, so let's move. So if we run this CBind function, then in the help section you can see that it is a help for CBind. In the previous tutorial we take help for RBind, but both the function are same, and they have the same arguments or the parameters like disperse level, the data, the string as factors, and the factor excluded. Okay, so not a difference, just okay, let's simply run the function, then we can check what is the difference. Okay, so I am creating a C1 vector from 1 to 5, and I am creating a C2 vector from 1 to 5, and it is an integer -1 to -5. Okay, so let's run this. This is just a simple, okay, this just a simple function. Okay, so creating a D matrix with a CBind function and combining both the vector C1 and C2. Okay, so let's run this and let's check what D matrix look like. Okay, so here we can see that in the console that it combines C1 and C2 column wise. Like for C1 it takes from 1 to 5 in a one column, and for C2 it takes -1 to -5 in the C2 column. Okay, now let's check the previous matrix we created using RBind function in the previous tutorial. Okay, so this is the matrix and these are the objects or the arguments. Okay, so first we can say that the season and the timing, the summer season, winter season, and rainy season have their own fruits items. Okay, so we are saying that we are creating a matrix, and for that matrix we are creating vectors. The first is the name of the fruit vectors, the fruits, and the second the prices of the fruits, and the third is the grades of fruit, like the quality of grade, the quality of fruits. Okay, like the A plus and A quality is a good quality fruit, high quality fruit, and B and C are, C is a low level fruit and B is a intermediate medium fruits. Okay, so let's run this. First of all, run the fruit vector. Okay, in the console you can see that the vector is created. Even in the global environment you can see that. So okay, so in the global environment you can see that the values foods vector is created, and it is a character vector. Matrix is only a one-dimensional data structure. It contains only a character or only a numeric or only a logical. So please remember this thing, matrix has its own value. Okay, so we are getting now the price vector. Let's select the price vector and run this. Now the price vector is created. Now let's create a grades vector, the quality of fruits. Okay, so we have created the vectors. Okay, now let's run this and create a matrix with CBind function. So how it is different from RBind, you can see that. Okay, so for this we can run this. Just write CBind and the vector's name. The first, we are in CBind we are saying that the first column is fruits, and the second column is price fruits, and the third column is grades fruit. Okay, so let's run this, and we are separating all the vectors by comma. Okay, you can check it out by yourself also, and this is a homework for all of you to create a vector, to create a matrix. First, create a vector of movies ratings, and types of movies: Bollywood, Hollywood, Tollywood. Okay, so create these vectors and then run, then create a matrix using CBind function. This is a homework for all of you, and write in comment section if you've done it properly. Okay, so let's move to create a matrix CBind function. Let's run this command, and the matrix is created. So let's check it out. What is a matrix? Right, fruit matrix, and place a cursor out of it or in the line, in between the line, anywhere, and press Control Enter to run this line. And this is the matrix. Okay, I have to run it again so you can clearly see that. Okay, so this is the matrix now: fruits, price fruits, grade fruits. And in the previous tutorial we saw that these columns are placed in rows. Like the first row is a fruits food, and the second is the price food, and the third is grade food. So this concludes our tutorial here, and in the next tutorial there are two subparts. Like the tutorial is moving towards the statistical part, not the tutorial, the course, the guide, beginner's guide, moving towards the statistical part, and then data analytics part. So it's your choice where you have to go. Okay, so be with us, and we set a target to 500 subscribers. So I make sure that I create content for you, and in return you subscribe. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Let's move ahead with a great journey ahead. Okay, thank you.